So it's happening. We're going live. We're going live here on TikTok. My friends, welcome. I'm glad that you're here. I'm trying a different way for the phone today. I hope it works. And then we're going live over here on YouTube also. So you'll see me looking over here to check in on YouTube and looking here to check in with you guys. And I hope that works better because normally I have my phone for TikTok in a different spot. But this is really comfortable for me here today like this. So welcome. Come on in. Let me know where you're coming in from. And are you excited about this live today? Because I am. Because I want to talk to you about wins that you don't even realize that you have anymore. Now, I can see here on YouTube that you can see the back of my camera. And I apologize for that. But we'll just see how it works for this one. And if it doesn't work right, we'll change it again in some other next one. But let me know. Let me know how you're doing with it. And let me know if you are okay with my pretty sparkly back on my camera that you can see in YouTube only. YouTube gets a different view than TikTok. But welcome. I'm glad that you're here. Let me know where you're coming in from. And awesome. So we're talking about wins. This is Wednesday wins. And I love doing Wednesday wins, but the wins that you don't see yet. And they're already making huge changes for you everywhere, but you're not aware of it. So not all wins look like money. They don't look like money, first off. I'm just telling you. Some of the most important wins are the ones that are happening before anything shows up for you. So welcome. Let me know where you're coming in from. I've got huge wins for you today that I'm sharing, and that I want you to share your wins here with me too, because this is Wins Wednesday. That's pretty interesting, isn't it? So wins is not just about results, and it's not just about income either. It truly is not. So I want to talk about the wins most people, sometimes me too, because we're all always learning and growing, don't even realize that you're having. Don't even realize they're showing up. So this is perfect timing because I want you to know that we have a webinar tomorrow. So you count this down as one of your wins, because normally you don't get to know about our webinars until they're done or finished with. But I have an awesome webinar for you to catch tomorrow. And it's about the title of this webinar. So listen up, it's important, is about why now is the best time for you to launch your business, even if you've tried before. So there's lots of tidbits in the webinar that you're going to be excited about, that I'm excited for you about. So tomorrow's a day, when you catch the webinar, that could actually change everything for you. And I'm so excited for you for that. I truly am. And so if you haven't grabbed your spot for the webinar yet, let me know. Comment in here webinar, or go up to the link in my bio and drop your email in, and you'll get the invite for the webinar. It's free, but it's a private invite. So make sure you do that. But here's what I don't want for you. What I really don't want for you anymore. I don't want you to miss this and spend another week wondering if there's a better way. How long have you done that? Oh my gosh, I could have done that forever till Spirit led me here. And now I'm trying to lead you there too. I also don't want you to keep trying things like we always do that weren't built for someone like you. You have a heart. You're sensitive. You may be an empath. You may be super, super sensitive. You may be one of those people that's like, I can't deal with crowds. I don't want to have, I don't know, tech, all that kind of stuff. Stop dealing with that stuff. So I don't want you to keep trying things that weren't built for you. No. And I don't want you to wait until the right time, when it's literally tomorrow. Literally tomorrow. Get yourself on that webinar and check it out. But here's what I do want for you. I want you to have a clear picture of exactly how it works. No confusion, no overwhelm. That's what you'll find in the webinar. And I also want you to see the real proof, absolute real proof from real people who started exactly where you are now. no following, no tech experience, never known anything about doing anything online, nothing about digital, complete different career background coming into this and having huge success. And I want for you to know that the reason to believe that this time it can actually be different. It can actually be different. And that's what tomorrow is. It's just a free hour that could change everything. So, are you ready to give yourself a chance? Are you ready to take a chance on you? I'm going to take a chance on you. So be sure to register for tomorrow's webinar at the link that I can send you. And then honestly, wins, little ones that happen all the time, just seem to slip by because you haven't captured it. So this invite to the webinar is a huge win instead of a little one. But you can let it slip by. That's okay. So I want to share with you about a win I discovered today that I didn't realize I discovered. First off, I cut my hair. So you wonder why this is straight like this. I had enough. So I cut my hair this morning right off in a mad snip. Have you done that? Different things, different days hit you in different ways, right? But also today, I was listening this morning to some of my favorite songs. Shine Like a Diamond. I love that. And I Am Light. And I thought, hey, wow, duh. I shifted my thoughts because I listened to those two songs and I made a little post about them out here. And I thought, well, why am I going to make that post? Why would I just go ahead and share, no makeup on, share the words, shine like a diamond, I am light, enjoy those two songs. Why would I even post that? Because it shifted my thoughts from old thoughts of lack and limitation into new thoughts of all possibility. And when I posted the video in a couple of places to share it with other people, it was with my hope and my desire that all this self-talk that we do within our own head, that's usually allowing us to beat ourselves up, is replaced with words like, I am light, shine like a diamond. When you get those songs going in your head all day long, and that's the self-talk that's going on in your head all day long, you have a wonderful day ahead of you. And you start to build on those days. So I love listening to my morning songs this morning and posting that, sharing that with you. So I've been sitting with a lot of gratitude around this. Gratitude's another beautiful way to help you open up to the energy of receiving, of abundance, and of manifestation. Not only shifting your self-thoughts, but having the gratitude. So I am grateful that you are with me on this webinar now, on this call now, and that you got to hear the announcement of the webinar. And it's totally up to you what you want to do. But it's fine. But I'm sitting in a lot of gratitude because my 2-hour income earning workday that I've learned through Legacy has already been scheduled out and done already early this morning. And that gives me time to look at the webinar information, let you know about the webinar, say what I want to say with you here every day. I'll go live Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays usually, unless I let you know something is changing. And it's just kind of like, once you start thinking about gratitude and wins, your whole attitude changes. So I'm grateful that I actually followed the nudge from Spirit to take a look at Legacy. Legacy Builders Program is what I'm talking about. And I'm so grateful for deciding to go ahead and get it. And for not giving up on myself. Because when I got it and got in there, I didn't even know what I was doing. But I was led through everything easily, simply following the blueprints, following the videos, do this, do that. And because I can see now what I couldn't see then, at first everything felt small. It felt slow. It felt like I'm not doing enough. And it felt like I was wondering if it was even working. But behind the scenes, as I was learning what was going on inside this beautiful Legacy Builders program that I bought. As I was learning in there, it was just building automatically, building on its own automatically. So I could go do what I needed to do, learn more, do other things, and it kept building automatically. So it may have felt like it was slow at first, and it felt like small, that it wasn't doing enough, but it was. It was actually working. So that's really the real win. I could be that someone that could do whatever it was that I've always wanted to do in my own time because I went ahead, saw a webinar, listened to Spirit say, why don't you look at this, which is why I watched a webinar, and then went ahead and got it. So that was a real win. And I've seen this with so many others too. Like we have 56 or so thousand in our Legacy Builders community that is so full of love and support. Anyone new coming in, there's just going to be blown over by the beautiful love and kindness that everybody has for each other. So thank you for the hearts. I'm glad that you're here. Come let me know where you're coming in from. And if you know that this is Wins Wednesday, what are your wins? Put them in here. Let me see what you're happy about for today. And did you see my video with the 2 songs that I posted that are amazing? Like Shine Like a Diamond and I Am Light. How powerful is that? Honestly and truly, it's super, super powerful. So all this I'm talking about is about real wins, having a chance to be on the webinar. And I've seen this with so many in our community, like the welder who got kicked out of his job with no pre-notice, that he'd been there forever and was a lead, and don't come back tomorrow. Now that's shocking, especially when that's all you've done, all you've known, and you've spent your whole life, your free times, your holiday times away from your family, away from your kids, working for someone else in a hot, hot, hot place where the welder was all the time, working for enough, but not enough to make all ends meet. And then the loyalty for him doing that for however many years, 10, 20 years, they said, no, thanks, no thanks, don't come back. Wow. So our welder, we have a wonderful person in here that's already in multiple 6-figure income earner. And he was a welder, didn't know anything about anything but welding. Plus he was homeless. That's all way by the wayside. Then we also about the grandmother that was in here who wanted to be able to just build enough to retire her husband. Well, she actually got to retire her and her husband, Canadian lady. So it's like, oh my God, you'll find all of these people inside the community. And then the lady that was a truck driver that was raising her kids alone, but always on the road, always having to spend hours and hours and hours working for that salary that still falls short. You keep working all the time, but keep falling short, don't you? So different lives, same moment. They decided, they watched the webinar, they decided, they started, they stayed just like me, just like you. If you take a look at the webinar and if you give yourself a chance. And their wins and my wins are all starting to stack up. Now they're doing massive well with their income, massively well. I'm coming along. And I love that I'm coming along because I know the system is working for me. So, being a digital owner with Legacy just got easier. And that's what you learn when you get into the Legacy Builder program. You own your own business. You don't have to share a percentage of what you sell to somebody else with another person. With you owning the business, it's all 100% yours. So being a Legacy owner, digital owner with Legacy, it just really got easier because we just launched a new update, a new streamlined update to everything in the program for the website that you get, for the email automations, for how things work. So much is in here that you just have to check it out. It'll be all explained to you on the webinar. So now we have a new streamlined platform. Everything is a smoother experience, as if it wasn't smooth enough to start with. You don't have to know anything about tech to get started in here. So much less confusion, because we tend to confuse ourselves whether there's confusion there or not. So it's even more simplified and less overwhelmed. So if you're trying to figure things out, if you're not trying to figure everything out, if you're not trying to figure everything out, then you're being guided through it. You don't have to figure it out. You can just breathe, watch the little video, relax. And the newly added things that showed up here in the new training that they always upgrade in the English and Spanish bundle pack group program. You know, we have it in 2 languages, English and Spanish. And you don't have to know Spanish to be able to sell the Spanish speaking program to someone who is a Spanish speaker, because what we've got in the new stuff is AI tools. And that AI translation, it's done immediately, instantly for you. That's part of the upgrade. We also teach you about TikTok Shop. You also learn more about the UGC content, which is another sideline business. You can make extra money. We teach you a lot about different ways of affiliate marketing and about brand deal, how you can have your own brand deal. So there's so much more inside when you do the bundle pack. Now you get a lot of the improvements in whatever program that you purchase in Legacy. They all come along, but this extra AI training, the TikTok shop, the UGC content, that's only in the English and Spanish bundle pack. But you start there with 10 income streams. I mean, you start with 10 income streams for the one-time purchase, and you don't have any other monthly expenses, and you have that purchase for life. It doesn't go away after a year or 2 or 3. So things people are out there struggling to learn are already included for no additional payment here, already available automatically in your system in the new Legacy upgrade. It's just a win, another win. So, but think about this. Think about your expansion. Think about how many more people you're going to be able to reach. Think about it. Think about how many more connections that those people are going to be able to make with other people so that they can have a better income for themselves too. I mean, that's what we're about. We're heart-led people. We want to help others succeed. We don't like to see everyone suffer because they don't have enough money to buy their groceries or put gas in their car. I hear gas keeps going up. What the heck with that? But what matter does it make when you have automatic deposits going into your account? Yeah. So the $1,400 can go overnight into your account, or $100, anywhere from $100 to $1,400, depending on which platform program you want to start at. So look at those hearts. Thank you, Theo. You're awesome. I love those hearts. So perfect. So one of the big wins for me is not doing everything myself, because I tried that. I've been on different platforms, different ways. In my mid-70s now, you don't think I've tried many, many, many ways to try to get different businesses out there. Not only did I have different brick and mortar businesses, not only did I work and could retire from corporate, but I'm a very creative person. I'm an artist, so I like to get my stuff out there digitally. I'm also a teacher and a mentor for Law of Attraction, all that kind of stuff, where you build courses and you build training and you reach out to other people. One of the other things I got in here in Legacy that I didn't even recognize was how to have a community inside school. SKOOL. We teach you about that too. And I started a community in school where you can just be yourself instead of being on another social media platform that limits what you say, that gives you dings and doesn't let you really say what you want to say because they really manage everything that you say. In school, you can just be yourself. It's kind of like a Zoom call. You can be yourself on Zoom too, but school, where your opportunity is to build a community of people like you. Say you're a nurse, or say you are a pet advocate and you make holistic pet food, and you want to be able to share that with other people and teach them how to do that in your community and school. You can do that without having to worry about, oh, did I say something improper where I'm not going to be able to let this video go out. And it's interactive. You can get people on the call with you in school. So there's a lot of advantages other than having your own online website working for you automatically 24/7 in the background, that you don't even have to think about it anymore. You set it up one time and you move on. You do your 3 pieces of content that we teach you about to get you out there on TikTok and in other social media platforms, so that people find you where you don't have to keep knocking on everybody's door, calling all your cousins and your aunts and your uncles and your cousins 6 times removed and somebody you ran across, and go down everybody that's old on your phone. Oh, I haven't talked to this person in 12 years. Let me see if they want to buy this. That's not what this is about. We teach you how to reach out with social network marketing. This is called attraction marketing. And it's easy on you, and you don't have to know any tech. I'm just telling you, you're going to find all this out in the webinar. So I was so glad that I didn't have to do everything myself anymore, because when I was on a different platform trying to do it on my own, it cost me several $100s a month and nothing ever worked. So this one-time payment for Legacy was well worth it, because I have it for life, whether it works or not, whether it's my issue or not, which it would be, because they tell you what to do and it makes it work. It just does its thing. So, and I didn't have to feel overwhelmed anymore. I reached out to support all the time with the other platforms I was on, and they came back to me with solutions, all right, but they talked to me in computer language. And it's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you want me to do. So that created another email back to them. Well, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know. I can't do that. I'm 70 something years old. What the heck are you talking about? I am not a computer minded person. I am a normal minded person. I don't understand tech. I don't want to understand tech. I just want it to work. Isn't that you? Don't you just want it to work? Yeah, but you have to give it a chance of making a decision to start. And it's a perfect time to start now. So you'll get the email from me so you can be on the webinar, so you can really get that hour-long deep dive into what all is there. And it talks about all the new things that we're going to talk, that we just did. You'll be so thrilled. You'll be so excited, like I'm excited for you, for being on the webinar. And then when you get off, oh my gosh, I'm here if you need anything. Just when you get my email from me, just reply to the email and let me know what's going on. So you don't have to do everything yourself. You don't have to feel overwhelmed, and you don't have to feel like you're constantly on, always having to be on. Wouldn't you like to just sit back and let the system support you while you're able to support others, because you've given them options? You got the program that has 5 income streams in English, 5 income streams in Spanish. So anybody that finds you can use, oh, okay, I think I want the 900 English. Oh, I think I want the 600 Spanish. They can only get that from you if you are able to offer it to them. And the only way you're going to offer that to them if you've bought the bundle pack and set up your automated system. Set it up one time, and it works across all of the levels, every one of them. So, and for my empaths and my super sensitives and my light workers, this matters even more because we feel everything deeply. And stress hits so deep that it actually shuts us down. I don't want that for you anymore. I don't want that for anybody anymore. I want you to be able to wake up in the morning singing one of those songs, Shine Like a Diamond, I Am Light, do your 2 hours of income earning activity, post your 3 little pieces of content, or schedule it out for the week. Like I take my Sunday and I schedule my posts from my lives that I've done throughout the day, throughout the week. I move those lives and put them over into, did that break you up? I got a call. I move those lives and I put them in another program that takes my 20, 30, 40-minute live and breaks it into little snippets that I can now post easily on TikTok, which goes everywhere else that I want to. Because I tell it when it breaks it in snippets. I say, okay, I want this to go to TikTok. I want it to go to this platform. I want it to call that platform. And it does it. It just posts it automatically. So your 3 pieces of content is done for you automatically if you follow the trending. There's so much in here. And even the multi 6 and 7-figure earners that have made it following the blueprint here, they come on and they teach you too. They teach us a lot. We get interactive Zoom calls every week, and we get interactive training from other mentors who have made it in this program weekly also. So you're not left alone. You're never left alone. So it gives you a way to create income without carrying all that pressure. Aren't you tired of everything being on your back? I got so sick one time carrying so much pressure that I actually ended up having to be off work from corporate for 6 months. Shut me down. I was on disability. Now, you think that covered what I needed to do? I was a single mom with 3 kids on disability. Now, you talk about upset. You think that helps you relieve your stress? It does not. It adds more stress to you. Had I had this, if this was even available back then, no matter if I was able to get out of bed, move or not, I would know that my automation, my system, my program was out there working for me, talking to people, reaching people, giving them a chance to put their email in the link on my website where they could see the 10 different options and decide which one they wanted. And then automatically, without me saying, oh, let me send you an invoice for that. Oh, yeah, well, what's your card number? Let me go ahead and get that charged and sent to you. It's done automatically. They just click the button. They decide what they want. They click the button. They make their payment automatically. They get their purchase instantly because why? It's digital. They start the training. They start watching what to do. They start getting their stuff set up so that they can do what I just did to sell it to them. Instantly set up automatically. And then the payment straight into your account. Straight into your account. And you hear a little ding on your phone if you set it that way. Or you get a notice from PayPal. Oh, you got a payment in here. Transfer that money into whatever account you want to. But you didn't have to do it all. It's your setup. You go with that and then let it go. So my friends, I know I'm excited. I know I'm jumping around because I'm excited. I'm really, really excited for all of this for us. So that's just where my gratitude comes in even more so. Not just because of the income potential that's here for you that I'm so excited about, but the relief and the clarity and the support. That's a different kind of wind. And the opportunity to jump on now, register now, so you're ready for the webinar when it shows up tomorrow evening or whenever it does. And if you've missed the webinar, but you registered, then you get the replay link. Plus you get the email from me that lets you know I'm here for you. I'm here for you. So let me ask you, have you had a small win recently that you've kind of maybe ignored and didn't give yourself credit for? Have you? Think about it. Maybe it's like me, just that little song that kept rolling around in my head. And then I posted to share with you guys. Have you heard this song? Have you thought about this song? Listen to this song and have your day awesome, because we create our day how we want it with our thoughts. And when you put good thoughts in your head, like shine like a diamond and I am light, instead of that didn't work for me again. Well, no, of course it didn't work because I didn't expect it to work. Which energy makes you feel better? Which way do you want to show up and let others see you and for you to be? Because one makes you ill and iller, and one makes you excited and happy and brings you income, because you have to be open to receiving. You have to be ready to go with the flow to receive income. So, have you had a small win that you didn't give credit for? Drop it in here. Drop your wins in the comments here in for YouTube and here for TikTok. Let me see. Let me see what's going on with you. But if you're ready to actually see what this looks like and get your invite to the webinar, comment Blueprint over here in YouTube and comment Blueprint right here in TikTok. I'll send you the link, or just go up here in my bio. You'll see a place, put your email in there, and you'll get it in my bio here in TikTok and in YouTube. Drop your email in there. Well, I guarantee I won't spam you. And if you don't want any emails from me after you get the link, then absolutely just unsubscribe. No problem. So, because sometimes your next win is just one decision away. And not making a decision, not moving, not doing something, guess what? That's also a decision. You just need to know that. Not making a decision is a decision. To not make a decision, to stay stuck. I don't want to do it. I don't want to learn about it. I'm happy being unhappy. Okay, something's wrong with that picture, isn't it? So now's your chance. Now's your chance. So I hope to see you. Looking for the webinar link. I can't wait to send it to you. But you got to let me see your email so I can get it to you. That's how you get it. So maybe you're not as far behind as you think. You're already building when you start capturing those small wins. You're already building. You just haven't seen it yet. And if you have legacy running for you in the background, you will see it. Absolutely, you will see it. So my friends, thanks for being here with me. I'm so excited that you spent some time with me today on Wednesday Wins. We talked about wins. We talked about gratitude. We talked about the webinar that you really need to be part of, about why is now the right time to start your own online business, even if you've tried before. And we've just did massive, beautiful, an updated webinar launch to the Legacy program. That is mind-blowing. So my friends, I love you. Thanks for being here with me. Thanks for being here with me, TikTok, and thanks for YouTube. I'm going here and I'm going here because I get you guys in both places. So I'll see you on Friday. Yeah, Friday. Bye for now. Have a great day. Remember, shine like a diamond and you are light. Okay? TikTok. Remember that. Shine like a diamond and you are light. Bye for now.